Well, for the first time ever, an ALS nonprofit is using AI technology to help find a way to diagnose the disease faster and hopefully find a cure. The group Everything ALS is conducting speech research to spot and track early signs of ALS and its progression. And right now it's reaching out for more participants. This morning, Everything ALS founder Indu Navar is joining us to talk more about this effort. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
And I know this hits way too close to home for you. You lost your husband in 2019 to ALS. So can you tell us a little bit about him this morning?
Yes, absolutely. We're technologists. I'm a tech entrepreneur here in Silicon Valley, and my husband was very early at Amazon, built a lot of the cloud architecture for Amazon. And when we were kind of early retired, and when he had his early symptoms of neurological symptom, we were astonished that it took us over 2 years to get diagnosed. And we would talk about how there's lack of innovation in bringing into neuro or brain diseases. And unfortunately, time was not on our side, and we were victims to current structure where we were diagnosed so late. And by the time we started treatments, there was so much damage already done. And so he passed away in 2019, like you mentioned, but continuing on with his mission and vision, I started Peter Cohen Foundation, which is operating as Everything ALS. And our goal is to bring technology innovations to ALS and other brain diseases.
Now, Indu, I'm just so sorry for your loss. I really feel for you, but I'm so proud of you. I'm sure your husband would be too, that you are turning this into a widespread effort. So tell us a little bit about this. This is a partnership where you're reaching out to get people to use their own voice, to share their voice, their speech, whether they're impacted by ALS or not.
Correct. Yes. So what we are doing is we are looking at different physiological data. Today, when you go to the doctors, they say, how is your speech from 0 to 4? And you have to guess how it is. But using AI and machine learning, as we are looking at the AI revolution that's happening, this is AI for good. That is, we can look at small changes that's happening in the speech and other physiological data, like, how you walk, how you move. But we're starting with speech as our biggest study right now, because speech has got so much good data in it. And so we actually have people come in once a month and do this. We have protocol where they come in and speak to avatar, and we also record their voice and also their video, and we can actually look at changes that's happening in speech and the facial changes. And this is also going to be used for drug trials. So people who already have ALS participating will help them as well, because we want to expedite bringing these technologies that can be used in drug trials, so we can actually see if the drug is working or not very quickly. And what we are asking for is, if people go to everythingals.org and hit the research button, they can actually send in the information. We're looking for both people with ALS and people who don't have ALS, because then we can compare how the changes, we call them controls, so we can actually see the people, how they react with ALS and without ALS.
Incredible how technology is helping out here. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it, and thanks for the efforts that you are taking to fight this disease.
Thank you, Caitlin. Really appreciate you having me here.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Hey, according to Johns Hopkins, ALS affects as many as 30,000 people in the U.S., 5,000 new cases diagnosed every year. And right now, there's not a cure, which is why this effort is so impactful. To help in the fight, too, the Walk to Defeat ALS is happening tomorrow, Saturday at Sarasota's Payne Park. That's at 9 a.m. The Greater Tampa Bay Area ALS Walk is planned for the following Saturday, April 22nd in Tampa. You can sign up to donate or participate at als.org.